And we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to AnimeDeco. I'm your host, Anise. Joining me is my new co-host, Nina Evans. Nina, welcome to the show.
Hey!
How's it going?
Very good.
Okay, can you show us that adorable-looking kigurumi that you're wearing? I love that thing. It's so cool.
Oh, it's actually just a sweater. Oh, yeah. A little sweater. I do have a kigurumi, but I'm not going to really put it on right now because it's huge.
I love it. I love it. It looks like a kigurumi. Does it have like cat ears on it or something? Or something along the lines?
No, it's a Pokemon hoodie.
It's a Pokemon hoodie. It's so cool.
Because, tomorrow's is the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Oh, that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Or if some people are crazy, they'll go to Midnight Live streaming and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, could you turn down the volume on your end? I'm getting some echo.
Ah. Is that better?
Kinda. If you have headphones, you can put on headphones if you want.
Alright, yeah, let me just go find my headphones. Yeah, you better get on the line. Alright, plugging in and pop in the ears. Alright, how's that? I got earbuds in my ears.
Perfect. I can't hear my own voice anymore. Yeah. It's perfect. It's good. So, tell me a little bit about your anime, like your history with anime. I think everybody has like a different story. Like all of us got into anime in like a different way. Some people got into it early in life. In my case, I only got into it when I turned 18, oddly enough. And, that was through a series called Initial D, which is all about racing, like a typical boy. But I think you had mentioned when we were talking on the phone that you got into anime like way, way, way earlier, right?
Yeah, it was like around when the Pokemon craze came to America and stuff. It was like all over, and then the series aired on TV, and I just like started watching it. But I guess if I really want to think about it, I don't know if it really counts because at the time I was very little. I didn't understand. We had this television program called Grim Fairy Tales, and it was obviously done in Japan. Everything was animation, but at the time when you were a kid, you kind of watched it, and you guys don't understand much of the Japanese animation style, but I guess the style was pretty cool. I remember watching that when I was a kid. Yeah, and then Pokemon came along, and there.
That's pretty interesting. So, sorry, what did you say it was called again?
It was like, I don't know the Japanese name for it, but in America it was called Grim Fairy Tale Classics, and they did like stories, like did stories that you really don't hear of. Like, let's see, there was one story about it was a girl who escaped slavery, and she befriended an owl, and he like gave her this magic key to like, and she ended up like getting the food in the bed inside of trees, and then she had to go to a witch's house to break a spell. It was like so many. It was just one of those.
Oh, interesting. So it was definitely in the fantasy genre, but also the writing was likely some kind of North American writing, I would think, or maybe it was even written by a Japanese staff, right, or studio.
Yeah, I mean, there were some episodes that were not released into English. Probably because they were just too morbid for children at the moment. So who knows?
That's pretty interesting. So it was through that series that you pretty much discovered anime, I guess you could say, right?
I guess, but it was mostly through Pokemon that I discovered it.
Mostly through Pokemon. That's cool.
Yeah, it was
That's
mostly
cool.
through Pokemon.
So Pokemon was your gateway drug, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like so many people. That's
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And then I guess after that you kind of segued into Sailor Moon, and then I take it it's all been downhill from there.
Digimon, Split the Time Detective, Dragon Ball
Mhm.
Z, Sailor Moon. Yeah, pretty much. Afterwards, my fandom grew.
That's cool. Awesome.
Mhm.
So Digimon, Pokemon. Let me ask you something. What's the difference between a Pokemon and a Digiman? I don't actually even know.
Okay. Okay. Well, obviously Pokemon was first, but
Okay.
Digimon is basically short for digital monsters, and
Hmm.
what it was is that it's Digimon has more of a story where you're saving the world, unlike Pokemon where you're just
Okay.
going out and catching these little critters.
Catching them all.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, I know.
Okay, yeah, I see how they're like different. So Digimon was like taking place inside some kind of a digital world, like
Universe.
maybe an MMORPG like game environment, maybe, or something along those
I
lines.
think it was more like inside of the computer, and
Huh.
like these seven chosen kids were taken to the digital world, and then they end up
Oh,
fighting
cool.
evil Digimon and stuff. And if the first two seasons are where you want to start, because that's basically the good ones, and after that, it's just they mix it up, switch it up every now and then. Each season, like each
Hmm.
season's not the same. It has different protagonists, but for me, I enjoyed the first the two seasons.
Interesting. So basically, it takes place. Digimon takes place from inside a computer. So it's
And
like it's a bit like reboot, but the um, Poke version or something, if that makes any
I wouldn't
sense.
say that. I mean,
Huh.
Pokemon is pretty much like its own universe where everyone knows about these little critters, and
Right.
they treat them like pets or like in the games.
Hmm. That's
Yeah,
true. That's true. Pokemon, they're essentially like
well
it's
known.
a story of adventures in a fictional world, and they're roaming around in this awesome kind of essentially. I guess they're in like a fantasy world, right? They're like on some different
Yeah.
planet or whatever. Like it doesn't take place on Earth, like in
Well,
Japan or in some country, right? Like it's in
well,
its own universe, kind of thing.
I think the con the first series, well, each area like in each game is based off of a actual real part of the world.
Hmm.
Like the first three games are based off of areas of Japan, of course. And Generation 5,
Oh, really?
Pokemon Black and White was kind of based off the region was kind of based off of America in a sense. And
Oh, is
then
that right?
yeah,
Huh.
and then
Okay.
Generation 6 was kind of based off of France, and now the new games that are coming out is kind of based off of Hawaii.
Ah. Okay, cool. So they're fictional locations, but they're basically
They have they have
based on some real location somewhere in the world. So they're
yep,
inspired, if you want, off of off of actual places.
yeah,
So there is that sort of I guess there is that sort of vibe that there's like a familiarity there maybe, and so like you get the feeling that it's either in a tropical place or like in a place that has some temples and stuff like that. So like
yeah,
Japan, or a place
yeah,
that has big cities and lots of open space like America, for example.
yeah.
So
But it's like, but now that the technology's getting better, where they have included more environmental areas. Like now, before we didn't have areas that had snow or rain.
Okay.
or mountains. Well, I think we had mountains, but you know, like real deal mountains.
Yeah.
I think,
Awesome. That's interesting. I didn't know that about. To be honest, I didn't actually know that about Pokemon. I don't know. I know very little about Pokemon. So that's kind of interesting.
yeah,
In fact, Pokemon, I can say, was partly the reason why I never really got into anime in a big way when I was in high school, because it was, I don't know, I guess I was into like serious, like hardcore games that were plot driven, and stuff like Deus Ex, and
Final
I guess
Fantasy.
I was also playing racing games like Mario Kart, Need for Speed, and some platformers like The Legend of Zelda and whatever. So that was pretty much my world, and I wasn't really watching a lot of animation back then. I was pretty much just watching Star Trek on TV. In those days, it was Star Trek Voyager, and Stargate was on TV at the same time, and so that was pretty much what I was doing on a day-to-day basis. And so when I saw these like collectible critters, everyone was running around with their Game Boys and everything. I thought, what kind of
It was
was
a
this?
craze.
Yeah, I couldn't understand what I was seeing, and I thought, what am I looking at right now? Like, what? This is basically like a skin for Final Fantasy or something, And
Yeah,
I just,
and
I
of
didn't
course
get it.
Pokemon's well known, and I think it's caused some controversy in history. Like, there was a time where the character Brock was going to be taken away from the series because I
Oh,
guess
really?
yeah, because I guess the Japanese thought we Americans would be offended, but we're like, no, we like Brock. So
That's really
so
funny.
there was one season of Pokemon where Brock was absent because of that, but then
Oh,
after people realized they liked the character, they brought him back.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty cool.
I gotta show this off. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. In the meantime, I'm getting kind of peckish, so I'm going to help myself to some Oishi prawn crackers. These things are delicious. They're very spicy.
Now, recently this year,
Yeah.
due to Pokemon Go and its craze,
Yeah, Pokemon Go is another craze now.
yeah, so
The latest craze.
the company Build-A-Bear got in on it and
Really?
yeah, and they released special limited Pokemon to Build-A-Bear.
Huh.
So one of my friends and I were still trying to get the Eevee, but we both have a Pikachu, and this one's mine.
He's so cool. He's awesome. I love him.
Yep,
He's like a badass biker Pikachu.
he is, because they had Harley Davidson jackets for your.
That is so cool.
So I'm dressing him up.
That's awesome.
So he's got this little he's my little badass Pikachu. He's a
That's
little
so
biker.
cool.
I still need to pose him on a bike, just for fun.
He's awesome. He's so awesome. I love him.
Yeah. So, and I hope to eventually, with a friend, we go and get the Eevee, so I can have it in my collection. Yep.
Cool. So your real obsession, I guess, is Sailor Moon. Would you say that that's the anime that you're the most in love with? I know I'm asking you to choose between children or whatever right now, but just trying to figure out, like if that's your main thing or
I do kind
love all anime equally.
I kind of like go from like there's a time I'll be watching this and then like I'll be watching that, and then it's kind of like, I mean, a couple months ago I was just getting back into Darkwing Duck from my childhood.
Darkwing Duck was so awesome.
It was. I love it. It was like my childhood. So yeah, I was like on Darkwing Duck, and I was switched over to Lion King, and then I guess at the point I was in the Sailor Moon phase.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like one of those phases. You feel the need to watch something.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was always really into DuckTales. Remember DuckTales? That was such a fun show.
Woo!
DuckTales, And DuckTales.
Every time somebody's gonna mention the title DuckTales, somebody's gonna go woo to the song. I mean, I got the song on my iPod.
Awesome. I love it.
Yeah, because that's how strange I am. It'll come on and I'll be like rolling down the windows, turning the volume up and just jamming along.
Nina, we have a question from one of our viewers. Criggs wants to know if you went to John Abbott. He thinks he recognizes you.
John Abbott? I've never been. No, never heard of that place. Sorry, dude.
Let me post you the link to the live stream here so you can check it out.
I checked them out. I already got it on this.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay, cool.
Yep, so it's there. Yep. I mean, this isn't the first time, so people have asked me if they recognize me or recognize them, and I do have doppelgangers around the world, so
true.
It's possible. Everyone's got. It's like, ironically, at my job, somebody told me there was a person that looked exactly like me, so I kind of snuck around to take a good look, and I saw her, and I'm like, oh my god, and I had to walk away from there. It's like, oh Jesus, because from one side of the face, it did look just like me, and I'm like, oh my god, wow. Wish I could have approached her and be like, hey, can we get a picture twin?
Interesting.
Yeah, but it was kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit. So, okay, I see. So apparently I can switch from you back and forth from you to me. So I'm just wondering if the stream lets me have both video feeds on simultaneously. And I'm not too sure about that, to be honest with you. I don't know if we can. Oh, no. I can only deactivate my camera or turn it on. But let me see if there's any other settings that I am not aware of. Because Raheem mentioned that he can't see me. I think it's just one camera at a time.
Yep.
Although I have seen it like automatically switch back and forth. Because I'm doing another podcast with him in like half an hour, so I think he's wondering about like how that's gonna work if we can have more than one stream at the same time, and I don't see that option right now. Although maybe, yeah, no, I don't really see that option. So we'll see. Maybe I can switch back and forth, and that'll sort of do that.
In my case, I got two tabs open on my end, so.
Okay, cool.
So I can just.
That's fine. That's not too bad. I can do the camera work and switch the video back and forth. That kind of works.
Yeah, just like I switch tabs. So people could be they could be all like, your chat would be all like, notice me senpai, notice me senpai. I'd be like, we noticed you.
All right, so Sailor Moon. Walk me through Sailor Moon. What is it, and why does Sailor Moon matter in the anime universe? Why is it relevant?
Well, Sailor Moon was really like your first magical girl, magical girl anime, and like really I guess it showed that even the most wimpiest crybaby girls can be super awesome. And let's see what else is so relevant. It's a classic because it came from like early 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
80s, really? That's interesting.
I think so. On because when it comes to anime, a manga comes first, and then the series, then the animated series. So it's possible the manga may have come out in the 80s, and then in the 90s, you got the first animated series. So it is like a process, and then now that America's getting a full re-release of the original anime and redubbed, so we're gonna finally get the series that was meant to be.
Cool. Interesting. So it's getting re-released with the original animation but new dubbing.
Yep, because in the '90s we had all of our characters had different English names to make it more Americanized, and
Okay.
Taboo, censored out, is now being restored. And,
Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. So they actually filtered out some stuff or censored some like more like story elements or
more like homosexuality. They censored it out in the '90s, but this time we're getting it back.
Yeah. You were telling me about that over the phone. I remember that was really odd because even though the show is from the '90s, it's not from like the '70s or whatever. And
No.
yet, apparently, there's like these two characters, these two male characters that have a relationship between them.
Yep.
And yet, that was completely like whitewashed in the American release. I found that really interesting.
Yeah, because one of them was changed to a woman, and of course, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune, they're gay couple. But in the American dub, the first
I had no idea. I didn't know that. I had no clue.
Yeah. So, but in the first American release, we had to believe that they were cousins. Yeah. It's like, I mean, back then in the '90s, you see two girls holding hands, and we didn't think of it any different.
Interesting.
Yeah, because at the time we just it was like because most girls when they're good friends they hold each other's hands every now and then. It's like okay.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense, right?
Yeah. So there was because they just made it worse by saying they were cousins.
Yeah, that gets even more scandalous at that point because then they're kind of like into that twincest or well, not twincest, but wincest, no less.
Yeah, but whatever. We're now getting it. It's re-released, and we're getting it for. They're going to be the gay couple they were.
Let me just wrap my head around this. So, homosexual characters was too far. Let's pull it back. We're going to pull it back. They can just be cousins. They can just be cousin lesbians. That's not as bad.
I guess if like a mom walked in and saw two females holding hands, they would probably complain. But then their kid could come up and be like, no, mom, they're cousins. Okay. And then the mom would be like, oh, okay.
I'm sure that's totally worse though.
Yeah, but I guess in case the soccer mom complains, they have to do something.
Right. Okay. All right. Fair enough. It's a weird logic, but I'll take it. I'll accept it.
Yeah.
So the re-release is it being reanimated or are they using the same animation?
It's the same animation, but I think what they're doing is they are digitally restoring each episode, so it's like it's full HD glory. Like, so everything comes out nice and clear. So everything's being digitally restored, but with an entire new English dubbing.
Ah, cool.
Because in America, two of our characters, Luna, the cat, and Naru, who was called Molly, Naru had a Brooklyn accent, and Luna, she had like an over-the-top British accent. Made her sound wicked old for some reason.
Interesting.
But now with the new English dub,
right?
Naru still has that accent to show that she's from a different side of Japan, while Luna no longer has that over-the-top British, which made her sound mature, but not too old. Because I think
that's interesting.
Because I think Luna was supposed to be like 18 years old compared to the other characters.
Oh, okay. So she was like the I mean, maybe not the senpai. Well, actually, yeah, she would have been the senpai, right? She would have been a few grades ahead of them.
Yeah, she was kind of like their senpai in a sense, too, because she came and like told her powers and like told them what they need to do. I guess so.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's nice. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. So, in a more general sense, though, like, I don't know. I find that with supernatural things, like I'm really from a sci-fi background, so I really like my science fiction, stuff. But a lot of people are into the whole magic stuff, right? Like Harry Potter. There was a Harry Potter boom when Harry Potter came
Oh
out,
yeah,
and then for like the next
there
decade,
was
it was Harry Potter
yeah.
this and Harry Potter that, right? But so
Yeah.
like, so the magical girl genre is not unique to Sailor Moon. It started the whole trend, I think, right? So
Yeah, because then you've got other series like Tokyo Mew Mew. That's kind of like a magical girl, but
Tokyo Mew Mew.
yeah,
That's such a
yeah.
cute name. What does that even mean?
Because our character, she turns into a super, she turns into a magical girl that has like cat ears and a cat tail, and and I guess the Mew Mew is kind of like the Mew sound of a cat.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But in America, it was dubbed it was dubbed for a few episodes. The rest wasn't released, but they called
Oh,
it Mew Mew Power.
Mew Mew
And
Power.
yeah, that's what it was called in English. I never saw the series,
Hmm.
but basically it kind of had like the Sailor Moon feeling, but only the characters take on animal traits in their transformations.
Well, that's kind of interesting. So they kind of have. Do they have animal powers too? Like sort of like.
Um, I'm not entirely sure because I haven't really seen that. I don't know if I want to.
Yeah. Well, seeing as they kind of abandoned it, I can figure how that
Yeah,
might not be that
but
cool.
I hope like maybe one day they will take back Tokyo Mew Mew and redub it and
Yeah.
give
Yeah.
it a proper English dubbing. Maybe Funimation will do that.
Hmm.
Who knows?
Interesting. That's kind of interesting.
Yep.
So yeah, like the only point where I kind of sort of discovered a little bit where I touched on the magical girl genre was like at some point I had read my first manga because I'd never really gotten into manga. Um, I was just pretty much watching stuff like FMA, Initial D,
Did you
Haruhi, and so on.
did you end up when you first read manga? Did you end up having reading from left to right instead of right to left?
Well, actually, the thing is that I had the first one that I had read was pretty much it was actually a web comic called it was a web comic called Mega Tokyo. Have you heard about Mega Tokyo?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's so much fun. You'll love it, especially if you like your magical girl stuff. It's by Fred Gallagher. He's an American architect who, like a classical mangaka story, like he just got tired of his job, and so he started doing manga on his free time, and he just started kind of doing web comics and stuff. And he, like the forum on his website just exploded and grew really really fast because people liked his drawing style and they liked his story. It was like a really funny comedy.
Sudden
Oh
appearance,
hey,
sudden appearance of the kitty. He
what's his name?
This one's Sugar.
Sugar. Hey Sugar.
Yep, he's a bit of a grump. He's got that.
He's growling.
I know
He's such a
he's a grump.
reluctant customer.
I
I
know.
love him.
He's like the grump. Are you just a little grump? Why are you such a little grump, huh? Why are
Grumpy
you such a
Sugar is
grump?
grumpy.
Yeah, he's grump. He's always grumpy. He does. I mean, hey, Bob. And now Bob's just really just going after him. But yeah, he's a grump, but at night he'll just curl up next to me and then we'll just like sleep throughout the night. So yeah, that's my cat for you.
He's fantastic. I love him. So yeah, no, you should check out Mega Tokyo. It's really nice. It's basically so Mega Tokyo started off as a webcomic, and then what happened is that after he would do 3 pages a week, and then at some point he had so many pages that he started publishing mangas, and I think there's 5 volumes up till now. So it's actually the most popular English language manga in the world. And it started off as a webcomic. It's still a webcomic.
I know right now, the webcomic I'm reading right now, it's called Suihira. I'm going to butcher that name so bad. And I can type down the name in the chat. It's like, that's the name. It's basically what it is. It's about a girl from the desert. Like the world is like in this desert apocalypse where water is very scarce.
Right.
And what happens? And the story is it tells about a legend of this paradise that's where people who believe in a certain god will be led to this fabulous world where they can have all the water they can drink.
Interesting.
But over time, a war raged out between gods, and the goddess of water lost, and so she withdrew from humanity, and people stopped believing in her. And it was so the goddess of water became a myth, but then these two girls, sisters, discovered a book, and the youngest got so fascinated with it that she started praying to the water goddess throughout her childhood.
Huh. Cool.
And then it came to a point. Sorry. Came to a point where the goddess of the water goddess appeared before her and granted her the way to the promised land. So now it's 3 chapters so far.
Right.
They're called. It's called Suihira. Let me just write. And it's by a girl named Rihanna Dorsley. I'm butchering her name so bad. And so if you check on Tumblr, she updates the page every Wednesday. So so far it is on hiatus, but next Wednesday the new page will be uploaded. So at this time, to check it out, just you have all this time all week to read chapters 1 through 3.
Oh, cool!
And,
that's really awesome.
Yep.
Very cool. Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
so it's a webcomic, you said, right?
Yep, fully colored, and each page it is slow pacing, but once you put all the pieces together, it's pretty fantastic.
Oh wow! And it's fully colored. You said that's really nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, on Wednesdays, I always make a joke on each page, and she laughs. So it's kind of like that. So she's well aware I'm going to be butchering this name. She did release a video on how to fully pronounce each character's name and places, but at the time, that was like, I guess back in 2014, and it's like long gone. It's like okay.
Okay, interesting.
So yeah, it's called Suihira, the City of Water.
Suihira, the City of Water. That's cool. I like that. It's an interesting theme, the whole water theme, because it's something that, more and more, like our world is kind of, I guess water is the new oil kind of thing, right? It's a sort of scarce resource that's becoming even more and more precious almost by the day. And, there have been something like 4 wars over water until now. So it's kind of interesting. It's not really something we discuss that much, but or that's even in the news that often. But it certainly is, kind of a major issue, and probably will be going forward for the rest of our lives, I guess.
Yeah, because in this webcomic, it's like the one who, I guess, owns the water becomes like a royalty. So our main character, shocking, is a princess. But
well, of course.
Yeah, but she's not like she's not your typical princess. She's got some really interesting characteristics that make her stand out compared to all these other princesses you see portrayed in webcomics and manga and media.
Really? Okay, so what makes her special or unique?
I don't want to spoil it. So if you want to know, you gotta go see the webcomic yourself.
All right, perfect. That sounds good. Fantastic. So, so you know what? We're gonna wrap it up pretty much right about now. And
Yep.
guys, I said that this is the first time we're doing a live. I'm doing a live stream, and we actually have like 3 viewers, so that's cool. I'm not sure if that just means that it's me, you, and Criggs, which is certainly possible. But whoever's watching out there, thank you so much for tuning in. And
Yep.
be sure to write to us. Let us know what you want us to discuss on the show.
Yep.
Nina, thanks so much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun doing this with you today.
Yep. It
It was
was.
fun.
Yep.
Awesome. So same time next week?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Fantastic. All right, Nina,
All
have a
right.
good one.
You too.
Guys, once again, thanks for watching. Leave your comments below. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/AnimeDeco and support us on Patreon. We now have a Patreon page at patreon.com/AnimeDeco. It means a lot to us and helps us get ready for all of the awesome giveaways and contests that I have planned for the next few months for AnimeDeco. So it's been a lot of fun doing this with you guys. Take care, and as always, stay frosty.
Yeah.